Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the Octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Bulldog. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. This one.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander Gustafsson. UFC 166, one of the greatest fight cards of all time. Houston's got another one in store tonight.
Yes, tonight you have a chance to make your own history. We saw Melendez versus Sanchez. Me and Gustafsson put on a show there. Velasquez and Dos Santos put on a show there. Will you be remembered like we have at the Toyota Center?
Nice defense there, huge block. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Nice straight punch.
He lands the head kick. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Beautiful right hook counter. Nice straight right lance.
Oh, that's big. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Nice job with that follow-up shot as well. All right, so he lands another hook there. He's fallen in love with that strike, but when you continue to land at this type of clip, why get away from it?
Why not? Why not fall in love with a punch that can't miss? He cannot miss with this hook. He's doing a good job of setting it up, feigning out a jab, and then throwing the hook around his opponent's high guard.
That shot blocked by Lee. Counter jab snaps the head back. That should get his attention.
Sneaky head kick.
Just out of range with that right hook. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight. Nice.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, is the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You got to be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position. Nice punch there.
Missed with that right hand.
Punches and bunches, let's go!
Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick.
I want to see those takedowns.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee.
You need the takedown now.
What a punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Liver kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Straight left counter finds its home. Lee's head kick is blocked. No damage there. And he landed a nice hook shot there, DC.
He landed the hook exactly where he needed it to be and threw it with ill intent. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Ooh, what a punch.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
Lost that round. But I tell it to you straight. We need to go out there. We need to put this guy on his back. He's going to come out hard and aggressive. He thinks that you're ready to go home.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's giving his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Nice strike. Beautiful body kick.
Back and forth we go. Wind it up on the right there to no avail.
It's such a fast leg kick.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're gonna have to put something on your opponent that's gonna really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to...
Best head kick you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Nice punch lands over the top.
A single collar tie there.
Big body kick lands.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Misses with the right hand. 3 minutes now to go in round 2. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Connects with a right hand, pretty good punch that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking clip.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he's wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Man, has he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2. Definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking... Right there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Some nice back and forth action here. Splits the guard, lands the right hand.
Dig and kick.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Checks that leg kick.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Oh, single collar tie here. 30 seconds to go in round 2. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up? Nice leg kick lands. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
And they clinch. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Lee. 2 rounds in the books.
What are you doing out there? You have to defend yourself. You can't eat shots like that. The judges are going to score it against you.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes, and he's stationary. You keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He
round.
doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. And he landed the right hand there.
Ooh, what a punch. Over and over, he's landed big body kicks. Left hand punch in the clinch.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Lee. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Good punch.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Knee to the body, it's blocked. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Good defense to block the strike coming back.
Left hand punch in the clinch. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round. Head kick lands.
Nice kick there by Lee. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up. Get those combinations going.
Nice, sneaky head kick.
Lee gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
All right, come on.
Keep going.
Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses.
Calm down. Time for shots.
Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Lee's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly.
Straight punch lands.
Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Lee gets hit with a kick.
I mean, he's cutting down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Overhand punch to the head. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
Nice punch lands.
collar tie now. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
Gotta be careful. His striking has really started to pay off.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Beautiful kick.
Oh, that right hand is on point. This fight's gonna be over this year.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. He went high on that one. Great punch landed with so much power. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
All right, he engages in a single master transition. Nice scramble.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Lee gets hit with a kick. Spinning back fist is there. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very short.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
You got to check these low leg kicks. Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks. Real nice body kick lands.
Oh, nice hook by him there. Not necessarily with full power, but certainly found the design. That's as good a punch as he's throwing out.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the feet. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
There's no give on that leg kick. Beautiful head kick. Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Right hand on point. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Real quick leg kick.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Ooh, blocks the shot. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Way to hide that leg kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Got the single collar tie. And that one certainly found the target. Connects with a right. 10 seconds to go. Down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round.
Ooh, big shot land.
Lee gets hit by that kick to the body.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it high, and now he's got it fast. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Relax and breathe, and let's set it up a little bit better this time. Set it up.
Lee's shot is blocked. All right, throws a straight punch and lands, so that is increasingly becoming an effective weapon for him tonight.
This is one of his best strikes, and he's throwing it over and over again. Nice looping punch.
Single collar tie now.
Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
Shoot!
Big body kick.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man. Oh! Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Big leg kick lands.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
Liver kick.
Just unable to quite find that range. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try.
Oh! Back to the feet.
Great punch.
Oh, caught him there with the head kick. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Oh, trying to turn out the light. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. So the celebration is on for the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet, and your winner, yes, by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 5. declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
So the celebration is on, and it figures to continue deep into the night for the UFC heavyweight champion, and still after the knockout victory here tonight. And given all this man has accomplished, I think you can still argue that tonight is the crowning achievement of his mixed